Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing another pick a card. This one is all about what they are afraid to tell you. So this should be a really insightful reading. As you see before you, I have three piles of cards with three pens. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and I will be pulling letters, initials, and charms at the end of each group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a little video for those of you guys who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. I will also be showing a close-up of each of these pens so you can get a better idea of each vibe of each group. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Hey, Group 1, all of you that selected the Peaceful Skellie or the Peaceful Skeleton pen, this is going to be your reading all about what are they afraid to tell you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Be sure to use your own discernment. Now I'm going to be pulling more cards, and I will be getting some letters, initials, and charms at the end of this reading. So let's just put your pen right here by these lovely pink roses, and let's see what came out for you. Let's get the green cards first. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. We have death. Oh, that goes really well with the skeleton hands here. So we have death, which means change, transformation. So there's some kind of change going on. Also, parsley can be used for like transformation work, rebirth work, transmutation work as well. So very powerful. People often don't realize how powerful parsley can be. So it's also good for your digestion. So anyway, we have patchouli, purpose. Ooh, that's a beautiful like earth energy here showing up. And I like the smell of patchouli. It's one of my favorites. So we have genius. Okay. And I think this is a reanimator. Okay, from that 80s movie. I think it was late 80s, early 90s movie. We have shunned shaman become self-aware. Okay. We have boogeyman bullshit release your fears. Okay. I don't know, you can't see that one. We'll put that here. We have activation 37, which reduces to a 10. Pay attention to your inner guidance and realize that you are far more powerful than you thought. The decisions you make based on your intuition will start shifting the energy. Okay, another card about change. We have nonconformist, the number 8. Living your own life doesn't require conforming to other people's expectations. Realize your full potential and free yourself from expectations. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there for just a minute. So I want to pull some more cards. There's definitely been some changes here. You know, I got to tell you, this kind of feels like someone's upset with your changes, okay? We're going to get into some more cards, but I feel like you've become self-aware, more self-aware. It feels like this is a powerful transformation, powerful change. We have activation and death. We have the skellie hands here, but it's peaceful. It's with purpose, okay? And you've released a lot of fear, but I think you've activated some other people's fear. I'm just going to tell you. We're going to pull 5 tarot cards, and then I'll probably pull immediately the archetypes, and then we'll read them. That's what I'm kind of being told to do here. I think someone's afraid to tell you, this is what it feels like. I feel like you're becoming more of a rebel, of a nonconformist. I think you're aligning with your higher mind, so to speak, your higher soul, your higher self kind of energy. And I don't think it's appreciated by someone very close to you. They're telling me this card, the bottom, those two, it wasn't bottom. And then this one. Okay, how many is that? That's 4 and 5. But then cut the deck. Cut the deck, they say. Take this one, and then this one right here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for your tarot. Sometimes when I pull cards, it's like that. It's very specific. Sometimes it's just whatever comes out. So it's just different. I even pulled from different tarot decks for different groups as well. So different cards sometimes even completely. All right, tell me more, Spirit, about what are they afraid to tell my group 1? I'm hearing like other people may be impressed with you, but I'm not. I'm not. I liked you the way you were. I don't understand. I'm also hearing so I'm picking up on several different energies, so just take what's yours, leave the rest behind, use your own discernment. I liked you the way you used to be. I liked you the way you used to be. Oh, another one dropped. Okay, we're not really going to read those quite yet. So let's just pull out the cards and see what we got. We have the 4 of Cups here. We have the Chariot. We have the 7 of Coins. We have the 8 of Coins. We have the 3 of Coins. We have the 7 of Cups. And we have the High Priestess. So you got quite a few tarot cards. All these coins here. So definitely transformations in material things, work. Let's see these archetype cards. We have physically fit, harmony. This is environmentalist, by the way. Physically fit, harmony, health, fearlessness, perpetually curious, loves family, holistic, balanced, transforming, removes obstacles. Okay, we have caregiver, steamrolls others, crosses boundaries, overprotective, self-neglecting, easily deceived, self-minded, over-involved. That's caregiver in the negative, by the way. We have boss in the negative, disconnected, manipulative, controlling, overthinks, judges, unbalanced, uncreative, not totally present in the moment, repelling. Oh my. What have you got going on, group 1? Wow. We have pickpocket. Ruthless, this is in the reversal. Ruthless approaches to become rich. Liar, manipulates situations and misguides others. Justifies illegal actions due to warped mind. Due to a warped mind. So we have 3 extremely negative cards here. It feels like an old-fashioned hater. They're hating this. They're hating this change. And this is what I'm feeling. I feel like for you, this change is working. Like it's really, you're putting in the work with all these pentacles here. Like you're putting in the work, you're doing the stuff, you're doing what you're needed to do. We have the 3 of Coins here. So you're putting in the time, you're learning what you need to learn, you're sowing your seeds. I think you've been really about your stuff, okay? Really balanced in what you're doing, focused on you, right? And this is really bringing in this energy of someone who is really good at what they do, professional, um, someone who's trustworthy at what they do. What is the word? Proficient. Someone who's proficient at what they do. An expert, if you will. Someone who's respected in a field, okay? And this is 3. What is this? We have, okay, 3. I was like, that's not right. 3, 7, 8. So you're really working your journey here and doing your thing. And it looks like, you're right where you need to be, making these changes. And there's emotion here. There's balance here. There is possibility for great victory here. Okay. And this is because of all the work you've done. And then we have this over here. We have this high priestess energy, which feels like it's in reverse. It feels like it's a reversed energy, okay, to me. Because we have all these reversal cards here. And this feels like someone who is a know-it-all, okay? This feels like someone I can't really talk to, okay? It feels Capricornish. It feels a little... This is I'm reading the signs in like their negative energy. Okay, all signs have negative aspects. Okay, it feels a little like a Gemini. It could be Libra, Aquarius as well. It feels like Capricorn. Could be a Virgo. I feel a lot of judgment here. Like, I'm afraid to tell you this because the truth hurts, baby doll. That's what I hear. The truth hurts. But this person is just really overwhelmed by your changes. And the more of these, what you perceive as positive changes, okay? In your world, they're positive. This is you healing, balancing, really getting like healthy, like emotionally healthy, spiritually healthy, even physically healthy through various different ways, various different modalities. You might be going to the doctor more. You may be walking. You may be starting a journal. Maybe you're starting to act in ways that serve you best. And that affects this person because the ways that serve you best and your purpose do not seem to serve this person best. Y'all, this might be your mama. It might be your grandmama. It might be auntie. It could be a father figure or something, but I feel a lot of feminine energy here. It could be a best friend. It could be a bestie. Okay, but it's like if I tell you the truth, you're going to hate me. But there's so much negativity here, I don't see how they're going to keep their mouth shut, to be honest. I don't. But they feel kind of hit out of the blue with your change, with what you've been doing. And they don't like it. Now, with all these pentacles here, I would be remiss if I didn't say, this could be job. It could, but I don't feel like that's for a lot of you. I feel like this is very personal. This is someone who's really seen you kind of like start to blossom. And I think outwardly there's this energy of like the high priestess. Yes, I see you taking better care of yourself. It's so wonderful. And then this kind of weird air is there. And it feels like someone being jealous or judgmental because you're doing better. And them not wanting that for you because it means you won't be codependent anymore. You won't need them. They feel like you won't need them anymore. And they're just like overwhelmed with it. Like they have anxiety with it. They don't like it. They see you have choices too and options. They don't like that shit either. This, I gotta tell you, this, it feels nasty. It does. Of course, they're afraid to tell you this because I feel like if this person said this to you, you would be like, bye, bitch. I don't need you. I don't need this bullshit. I think some of you probably feel this. A few of you who are highly intuitive and psychic, have good sense of reading people, probably are feeling this energy around you. And the more changes you've made, especially as those glow ups happen, where they're not just like putting on a new face, but like you're getting cleansing in your soul. You're changing from the inside out. This is your authentic self showing. It's not like glamour pics and filters. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something very real and very tangible. It's not just a beauty glow up. It's a soul glow kind of thing. Okay? All right. I've been guided to get some more energy. I feel like you low-key have someone who's outwardly rooting for you, who's inwardly not. And they're judging you. And I feel like this is coming forward because you need to protect your energy. You have triggered this person in some kind of way. And I don't think necessarily your life struggles have ended. I think you still have struggles. I think you still have things going on. But I do think that you're handling things better. I think you're coping better. I think you're looking better just because I feel like you have more peace and you've done work here. I'm not saying it's easier. Perhaps you make it look easier. And that's what they're really honing in on. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about this situation. It feels bad. It feels like this person has some shame about this as well. Like they know it's not cool. We have expired, disused, old news, discarded, outdated. Yeah, they're feeling that. Parenting, focusing on your children, co-parenting. Oh, okay. And we have knowing they fucked up. Okay, so, this could be someone that you have kids with. Could be an ex. It could be that you are a single parent and they don't like the way your changes have affected your parenting. Perhaps they're thinking, it feels like they are thinking that your changes have affected the way you parent your children and they don't like it. They think it's made you a bad parent. They may be telling people that. But on some level, we have this knowing they fucked up. Okay, I want to pull some tarot on that, knowing they fucked up. Tell me about this, knowing they fucked up. I'm hearing like I shouldn't have encouraged this. I shouldn't have encouraged this. I was looking to see if it was face up or face down. We have the Magician here. I should have put a stop to this. I should have like stepped in and like not encouraged you. That's what I'm hearing with the Ten of Wands. Yes, I shouldn't have encouraged this. Give me one more. I shouldn't have encouraged you. The Queen of Coins. I shouldn't have encouraged your independence. I shouldn't have encouraged you to keep going. When we talked about this, when I saw you changing, when I saw you making different decisions, I shouldn't have encouraged it. And now here we are, and you're a bad parent. God. And it's not that you're making different decisions for, if you're a parent, your kids necessarily. they just don't like the changes you're making about yourself. For some of you, it's religious. For some of you, it has to do with like your sexuality. For some of you, it's how you live your life or express yourself. They just don't like it. And they're deep down, if they're projecting bad parenting on you, it's really, they're feeling like they are a bad parent. Because if this is who you really are, you know, if it's a parental figure, if this is who you really are, then they must have been a horrible parent. It's very judgmental and it's very nasty. And of course, they're afraid to tell you this because it's horrible. It's an awful thing to say, especially to one of your kids, you know. I feel like if this isn't like a parent or something like that, this could actually be like an ex talking about the changes you've made. It doesn't feel like many of you, or it could be like at work with all these pentacles here, but that's not many of you. In either case, I feel like they're talking about you. They're talking about, especially with this Queen of Coins, this they know they fucked up, the caregiver in reverse, the parenting card, and the Seven of Cups. I'm feeling like they're talking about how overwhelmed you are and how you manifested this shit. This is all your fault because of the decisions you made. And you deserve what's coming. And this is like whisper. I'm hearing whispers. This is stuff that, of course, they're afraid to tell you because it's nasty. It's nasty shit. Listen, I'm just going to tell you. When you make serious changes to your life that actually build new foundations, real change, where you welcome in the authenticness of your soul, and you start moving from an authentic place, punk ass bitches are going to show themselves, okay? And sometimes you're going to find out that there's a bitch in your own bloodline, okay? There's a lot of people walking around in the world with bitch blood, all right? And fortunately, you have several of those people probably around you. Some of you more, some of you less. People without bitch blood, I'll tell you. Let Auntie Amy tell you a little story. Those without bitch blood who truly love you and see your authentic self are going to appreciate you more. They're going to be like, wow, you've come so far. I really love this about you. I love this intensity, or I love this authenticity. I love seeing more and more of you. This is wonderful. I love the talks we have now. I love your insight. I love how open you are. I love how you're honoring yourself more. I love how you're taking care of yourself. There's a lot of loving energy coming towards you from people who appreciate you now or will be appreciating you in the future. But unfortunately, we have people around us who, you know, they have bitch in their blood, and the thing is that people with bitch blood, okay, they tend to be the people who are like vampires. They're vampiric. Boogeyman shit, release your fears. We have become self-aware. We just have this energy that's very leeching. I feel like you activate people with this activation that makes people more self-aware of their own fear. And they don't like that. They don't like when you do that. They don't like how when they hear real voices, sometimes for the first time, they hear a real voice. They're like, no, we don't like real voices. 2234 on my clock. They don't like real voices. They don't want to hear them. So a lot of times they'll talk about them. They'll gossip about them, and in some way try to undermine that. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you, they're afraid to tell you, and they're not gonna. They're not gonna. Some of you guys have some people with bitch in their blood that are going to be passive aggressive. And you guys probably know who is passive aggressive in your life. Just pay attention. They're the ones that have problems with it. And some of you guys are like, oh, they have problems with it. Well, I'm really going to give them something to give them problems. That's really going to give them issues. Do it. Be you. Don't shrink yourself because people around you judge you for who you are. Do what you got to do to earn a living, okay? Because we all got to eat right now. We all got to do that thing. But don't shrink yourself or make yourself small because other people are threatened by you. Because I feel like for you, group one, that probably was a thing. And you probably got to that place in your life where you were like, I can't do this anymore. And these people are like, oh, fuck. They can't do this anymore. So what are we going to do now? So there's a lot of activation going on with people, and that's what they're afraid to tell you. All right, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group one, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, we have INDAUECPHGNLTUTBFRMH. All right, you got quite a few charms. We have the bull here, so we have Taurus. We have the sun, that could be Leo. We have the evil eye charm. What is this? We have a little witch charm. We have the purple stone, which is amethyst. We have a giant bat. I feel like there's a lot of protection around you. We have the star here. Let's see. We have a little cup. We have a castle. What else? What else? What's this? What's this? Oh, there's another evil eye here as well. Okay, so you have some people throwing the evil eye at you. It feels like it's at work or in your family. I'm hearing like protect your castle, protect your safe space, okay? Also, you guys, that I feel like you either need to make more time for like sacred space or you need to protect your sacred space. Some of you guys have words that need to be charged, okay? Now, I'm feeling like with the sun here, there's a lot of positivity coming in for you. I'm going to pull on this positivity, okay? Let's pull a few cards. Tell me about this positive time with this castle and the star. I'm feeling like a positive energy coming through for my group one. What is this positive energy coming through? What is coming through? What is this positive, this cup? There's a cup here. What is this positive cup? I feel like I've pulled the star card, the ace of cups, and the sun. So tell me about this. Tell me about this positive energy coming from my group three. It feels like a little side message for you guys. We have the seven of wands. We have the king of cups. We have the six of cups and the six of wands. Okay, so there's definitely a victory here. Okay, it's going to be very healing, and it's in some area where there's been some struggle. And this card, I every time I get this card, it's like I read it a little bit differently than a traditional seven of wands because we have these little flying aliens. Okay, and I feel these as thoughts. Okay, and I feel like there is a lot of the need to overcome like blocking thoughts in this area. It feels like thoughts of like it's not going to happen or you're not able to do it. A lot of negative self-talk you're having to overcome in this area, and you're going to overcome this, whatever the doubt is, whatever the resistance is. Okay, you're being guided to like continue to battle on, okay? Don't give up because we have a king of cups here. There's some kind of opportunity coming towards you. There's a king of cups coming towards you. It doesn't necessarily feel romantic to me. They're presenting it, your guides are presenting this as a generic kind of thing to me. It could be romantic. It could be a wonderful new friend. It could be a job offer because you had so many pentacles out here. So it could be something that has to do with your career, but they're leaving it very generic again. We have the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. Sixes are going to be a sign of alignment here for you. And I feel like for some of you, there's someone around you who is maybe trying to interfere with this victory in some way. This could have to do with family as well. Someone who's wishing failure upon you. Well, we talked about that here. If this is at work, I feel like someone's trying to interfere with like a promotion or with a raise of some kind. It could be a supervisor who just doesn't like you. If you have your own business, and I feel like this is specific, a side hustle where you're actively trying to make money, you're actively working on it, and you have just been battling at it, and you've had a lot of negativity you've had to overcome, you've had a lot of blocks, you've had not just internal blocks, but external, like things haven't rolled for you. You're being guided to continue, especially with this 10 of Wands here. Now I'm picking out other cards that came out previously. We have the 10 of Wands here. There is going to be an accomplishment. There is going to be a cups coming towards you. For some of you, this cup represents many new clients that make a larger impression on your business. For others, this is the offer. For some of you guys, this is love. For some of you guys, this is friendship. It's generic, okay? It's a generic cup that can mean different things for different people, but it's going to be a very healing and victorious time in your life, okay? And it's a reward for all your hard work. If you haven't put in the work, then in this area, whatever area this is, then this isn't going to be for you. Okay, this is very specific for people who have been actively working at something, all right? And also, if you have like evil eye jewelry and things like that, start wearing it, because there are people who are sending you the evil eye, and a lot of times, that has to do with your health, like people wishing sickness upon you, which really is some of the lowest shit ever, right? To wish someone illness, to wish someone failure. For some of you, it is this feminine energy around you that has all this very pent up hostility towards you about your change. And they'll never tell you. Okay, they're going to outwardly be that, yes, yes, go girl, go. But internally, they're jealous because they can't do what you're doing. All right? So protect yourself. Protect yourself, group one. Listen to me. Protect yourself. Okay? All right, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an insightful and helpful reading and you found it also enjoyable. If so, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the ghostie with the mostie. This is going to be your reading all about what are they afraid to tell you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of this group I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms, and we'll find out more details about your situation. Now, group one got a little side message. Sometimes that happens with the charm readings. I actually pulled more cards for them, so we'll see what happens for you guys. So all right, let's see, let's get the green cards first. We have blackberry, invasive, okay. All right, we have cumin, faithfulness. That's what I got to say about that. Murdered mantra. Earth school lessons suck. Don't they? Don't they though? I would agree. I would agree with that. Earth school lessons suck. We have you really are a special type of fucktard. Shine your uniqueness. Okay. All right, we have a few others. We have grief, pet cemetery. Okay, and we have warrior. What is this? Oh, why can't I think of this? Oh, you know what this is. This is, it's on the tip of my tongue. The Army of Darkness. You know, that one. I'm just going to kick myself later when I can't remember, oh God, it'll come to me. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I can't remember the name of that one, but The Army of Darkness is the sequel, I think, to it. So there was a couple of them. Evil Dead. Evil Dead. Evil Dead. That's what it is. Evil Dead, I think. Okay, yeah, it's the Evil Dead. Okay. I feel a little better now. Okay. We have symmetry. Um Always take care of yourself and accept the time of growth. You are being encouraged to cultivate balance and ground your energy and live in harmony to manage upcoming changes. Oh my. Okay. We have strength. There's a lot of strength kind of cards here. 15. You possess the strength to confront your fears. Now is the time to let go of constraints. Whatever is preventing you from moving forward, face it head on. Y'all, I feel a kind of way. Do you feel a kind of way? Because I feel a kind of way. Okay? When I see faithfulness and invasive, I see grief and warrior. There's this need to accept changes and strength. I don't know. It has a kind of particular taste, Let's pull some more cards. Ghostie. Let's try not to make any decisions yet. Let's try not to. Let's keep it open. But I'm getting a particular feeling. What is my group 2? What are they scared? What are they afraid to tell them? What are they afraid to tell my group 2? Jester. Pirate. Okay. We have use humor as a tool to communicate. Versatile, comic relief, inspires others, sees others' flaws and fears. Philosophical, underlying loyalty, magnetic, rebel, concerned with adventure and freedom, pursuit of knowledge, power, and satisfaction. Okay, well, all right. Okay, let's get some tarot. Because we want to know, what the fuck is up? What is this faithfulness about? What is this invasive energy about? I got to tell you, it feels like some of you are dealing with like your person may have like an ex situation, or there's baggage from past relationships or something here. And they're just sort of afraid to tell you about this, like baggage or bullshit, okay? Tell me more though, because it feels like that's not the only thing going on here. But we got to get more cards. We got to get more cards to get some details. It feels not necessarily wanted or invited, okay? Because I feel this very defensive energy. Like maybe I was tested and I want you to know that I remained faithful, which feels kind of gross. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't feel great. So let's get these cards here. We have the Page of Wands. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay? All right. Now, so I feel like if you have any worries about them, and it feels like they don't want to talk to you about this. Okay? And it may be that there isn't exactly some other person specifically. Perhaps your person is very attractive and they get hit on a lot and they don't tell you. Okay, tell me more about this shit. The King of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Three, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Okay, that's all I'm gonna take. That's all I want to hear from you. Okay, this doesn't feel bad or anything. Okay. I feel like the person who is afraid to tell you this stuff, there's a lot here. Okay, there's a lot. So I feel like there's baggage. Okay, there's definitely baggage from past relationships. And this person is someone who probably has a lot of friends. They probably get a lot of attention. Okay. Um, and they're probably, attractive. They're probably hit on a lot. They may have had an ex hit on them recently. They may have been tested. Okay. They may have been very attracted to somebody who hit on them, and they may have actually thought about doing something bad. They don't want to tell you that though. But they remained faithful. And some of you are going to be like, well, that feels like shit. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. It's not exactly like the romantic thing you want to hear. There was this, like, they felt very uncomfortable and overwhelmed by this. Okay. For some of you guys, it was at a party. Okay. Came through a friend group, could have been an ex. Several different situations are presenting. Okay. They don't want to tell you it was in a friend group. Okay. They don't want to tell you it was at a party. They don't want to tell you where it was, because then you may not want them to go anymore. You may be, they don't want you to feel like you have to be controlling, because they handled it. I handled it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Then we have the very romantic Knight of Cups here. And we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. So this is how they feel about you. Okay. So they don't want to tell you that they were tested. They don't want to tell you that they were really tested. Like, for some of them, it might have got a little bit, it might make you uncomfortable to know how much they were tested, how far they may have gone. Okay. And I'm not saying they did anything bad. I'm just saying it might not make you happy to know how far this may have gone before this person was like, oh shit, kind of thing. But this person really, really has very strong romantic feelings for you. Okay. It's almost like this situation, whatever this is, be it baggage that haunts this person, but it really feels like there's some kind of something here that happened, like some kind of something that this person was tested. And it feels like a flash from the past with ghostie here, but it may not necessarily be that for all of you. But we have the Four of Wands here. And see, they're like, move on to the love part, Amy. I think this person's trying to bring in a very magical moment with you, and they're not going to tell you this, okay? I feel like this person may not have told you very much how happy they are with you, how much happiness they have with you. They may not have been very emotionally forthcoming. This person may have emotional blocks or blocks to being emotionally open. Okay. But they're very happy with you. And, the Four of Wands is about happy moments. Okay. It could be engagement. It could be let's move in together. It could be like let's get married or something like that. It could be that kind of thing. Also feeling this as the moment something happened. Something that feels a little like we were tested. We were overwhelmed here as well. So I'm reading this card in two different situations. But I feel like this person does have really good intentions for you. Okay. They feel faithful, even though it might make you uncomfortable, because I feel they're a flirt with the Page of Wands here. I feel they are flirty. I feel like there's a lot of passion here. I'm feeling Pisces, Taurus energy. I know that's weird to call those two signs out. I'm feeling some Libra as well. I'm feeling, of course, all the water signs here, because there's so much water here. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, I'm feeling Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. Um, I'm feeling a little Gemini with this little card right here. But I feel there's a lot of love here, and this person feels like with the Ten of Cups here, like happy home, happy family, happy, fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. Um, this is hard because I feel like this person was actually physically attracted to the person that this happened with. Okay. Um, let's do these cards. I think they were attracted to them, and that might hurt your feelings, because you might be like, I want them to just be attracted to me, and I get that, okay, but they were attracted to this person. This person made the moves on them, and it may have gotten a little bit further than what you might have liked. The flirting might have gotten a little bit too flirty, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, this person was faithful. Okay, they were faithful to you. And I feel like for a few of these people, it was a very eye-opening kind of moment because they realized like how much you mean to them, um, how they would never want to lose you, and how it may have been an awareness like even though I'm attracted to this other person, I'm I'm more attracted to like you, or I'm more in love with you kind of thing. So let's get some more energy here. I feel like you got to do some fast talking, dude. I hate nothing about you. So I feel like this person feels like they are like totally madly in love with you and they don't see anybody but you. And I feel like they feel like this person caught them on an off moment. Maybe drinking was involved. There was that party. Maybe they were with a group of friends. There's that off moment. I'm not excusing this behavior. Okay. I don't want you to think that. I'm just telling you what they're afraid to tell you. Okay. We have toxic poison. And I feel like they don't want to be toxic to you. They don't want to be a toxic person. Like they don't want to cheat on you. They don't want you, because I feel like you may have past baggage from another relationship where you've been cheated on, you've been mistreated, you've been treated very poorly. I feel like they're very aware of that. And that's why they know being faithful is very important. I want to point out to you, they didn't hit on the person first. I think that's very important. The person hit on them. Okay, the person hit on them first. Okay, so and I think they were caught off guard, and I do think some of them, their communication was misread. But I see someone like putting hands on someone, like patting, getting flirty. The other person, being funny and interacting, and it getting a little weird. And, I do feel like this person may have a lot of friends. They may have like a very, it's a King of Cups energy. Okay. So they have a very kind of like warm, kind of demeanor. I feel like people want to be around them. And they're very attractive. And I feel like they're wanted. They're wanted by people. And when they get into kind of like a social atmosphere, a lot of times their guard comes down and they can become what people feel is flirty. And it can, for some of you, whoever this is somebody who's wanted to be with them for a long time. And it's like they've chased them to a degree. So give me some more energy about this. This person feels nothing but love for you. Writing it out. So, divorce, breaking contract. So I feel like they take your relationship very seriously and they do not want to break your heart. I feel like that's why they don't want to tell you what happened, because they feel like even though they remained faithful and nothing happened, it would still upset you. And they also, honestly, selfishly, they don't want to be removed from their friends or their situation, because they really feel like it just was a happenstance situation. There was something about that particular moment or atmosphere that was weird and it won't happen again. I think some of them may have had a conversation with the person and been like, it's not like that. I have a person, like I'm madly in love with them and this isn't a thing. Like it wasn't a thing. So I'm sorry if you thought it was a thing, but we're not a thing and it's not a thing and I hope you know the thing's not a thing kind of thing. But they haven't told you. And for some of you guys, this happened a while back. And ever since then, they've been thinking about creating some kind of magical moment for you, a moment where you understand how much you mean to this person. Because I feel like deep in their heart, they know that you don't really know because you haven't been treated well. So I feel like they're trying to kind of like not dump this on you because nothing really happened. But they also feel like, am I lying by not telling you? Is that going to make it worse? So I feel like they're kind of in this weird place and they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to just like, I feel like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be a toxic person. Um, I also don't want to break their heart over something that didn't mean anything. Um, I was faithful. Nothing really happened. But was it inappropriate? It was weird. It was definitely weird. But I'm madly in love with you and I want to create something special. Like for some of you, they see a life with you. Um, they see possibility and they do not want you to think that, they've done anything wrong and they don't want to do anything for you to cause you to doubt them because they were faithful. But there's elements of this that will make you feel insecure and they don't want you to feel insecure. So they would never tell you this, but they are trying to come up with something to help you feel more special. So is that guilt? I don't necessarily feel like this is guilt. I feel like this is coming from an awareness of like, it's like this, whatever happened, made them more aware of how they feel for you and how precious you are to them, and how much you mean to them. And that it's not just physical, like it's more than physical with you, and that no one can replace you. So it's complicated, right? And I feel like they're probably not going to tell you. They're going to ride this out and be like, it was weird, but it's not worth it's not worth bringing up ghosts of the past. It's not worth but I also feel like I really need to let you know how much you mean to me. Like, put some meat on the plate, so to speak. Like, let you know the depth of how you mean to me. And I feel like this isn't verbal because I feel like this person isn't real good with like expressing emotion like verbally. So it's some kind of expression either through like creating a moment or a gift or some kind of action or something. Okay. Now, for some of you, when this action or gift or something comes, you're probably going to be like, oh, this is my validations that something happened that I'm not going to like. I don't want you to look at it like that because this person actually overcame this. They got hit on by somebody who was attractive, that was probably in a friend group or a friend of a friend that was at a party or a get together or something. Could have walked into their place of business or something with a friend, something. And they were able to be like, oh no, this is not a thing. This is not going to happen because I've got you. So it's not a bad thing, but there are things about it that could make someone feel especially if you're in a place where you're very vulnerable, you're feeling insecure. It could make you feel bad. It could bring up a lot of toxic energy, and I feel like this person feels very protective of you. I'm not justifying the behavior. I'm not justifying the fact they didn't tell you. Um, but I don't feel like they didn't tell you because they were lying. I think they didn't know what to do. I think this is a case, especially if you're traumatized, okay? This is a case of someone who's like, I don't know how to handle this with this person because they're so traumatized. I don't know what to do. Again, I'm not defending them. I'm just saying, like, this is the energy that I'm reading. So, but I will tell you, this person, like, they feel like they are deeply in love with you. That's how the energy feels. It feels very protective, very deeply in love, and struggling to kind of like figure it out. Now, if you were to ask them, I'm not sure they would cop to this. I'm just going to tell you. Because I feel like if you ask them, they're going to be like, oh shit. If I tell them, then they're going to be like, you lied to me, and it's not really a lie. Like, I feel like for many of you, this person has thought this out. They've spent a lot of time thinking about this, and they do not want to lose you over something that didn't really matter and that they possibly handled poorly. They're not sure how they handled it. They don't know. They really care about you, and they're afraid they fucked up, even though they didn't really do anything. Nothing was done here that was like unfaithful. Okay? I don't know if I'm communicating this very clear because this person is very concerned about this. And it's almost like I don't necessarily feel this act they're going to do or thinking about doing is guilt. It's just like an awareness that I need to let this person know how precious they are to me. All right, so let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group 2, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, the initials of a screen name. Just take what resonates. So we have BENA, TDNW, BQJJ. The initials may or may not be here. So sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. So we have several charms here. We have ancestor charms showing up. We have the devil. We have a stethoscope, and we have scissors. Okay. We have blessed. We have the first. One, the number 1 and first here. We have Sagittarius, okay? We have a skeleton. We have the Lilith charm. Her sigil is showing up. We have an M&M, a yellow M&M. We have a key. What is this? Was it Sagittarius? Yes. So you have ancestors showing up for you, okay? In a situation, this feels like a side message. Lilith is presenting. You may be aligned with Lilith. I have a bat here. I have a key. Hecate's energy is showing up as well. The number 3. We have blessed here. Something's been blocking your blessings is what it feels like. This is a side message. It happens. It happens. Okay, I need to pull on this. Like, and it's weird because this is kind of the same kind of vibe to a degree as my group 1. Theirs was about a gift. Yours is about a blessing. You've had a blocking of blessings, okay? And it feels like, I'm concerned about the scissors here. Tell me about why are the scissors here? Someone's trying to block blessings here. Someone, tell me about the scissors. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to pull. Okay. Okay, I'll show you what we got. Okay, we have the King of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the High Priestess. What is this over here? Didn't I pull the Ten of Cups already? Oh, that's a different deck. Okay. I was like, what? What the fuck is going on? Is that the Nine of Cups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's 10. Okay, it's a different deck. Okay, it's a different deck. It's not a different deck. What the heck is going on? Let's see. We have, this is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the Ten of Cups. Oh, this is the Nine of Cups. Okay. Still good. Still good. Okay. All right. Okay. It's fine. All right. That just means that's wish fulfillment there. Okay. Okay. So you have the Ten of Cups and we have the High Priestess. We have the Emperor. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Empress and we have the King of Wands. Okay. You guys, first of all, let's just say we have the Empress and the Emperor. So something's been blocking this connection. Okay, this is the divine counterpart. This is the twin flame. You've had something's been blocking this energy. All right. And it feels like it feels like it's money related. Like there's something about money here that's been lacking for this couple. All right. And it feels like with the High Priestess here, there's some clarity coming in about some kind of blessing. It's as if the hedge around your blessings, the cage, I'm seeing like a box of blessings here. I'm seeing a box of blessings. And then I'm seeing like and a cage around it. Like, in Suicide Squad, the first one where, where Harley Quinn is in the cage and she's flipping around and stuff. It's like that cage, okay? But in the middle isn't Harley Quinn. It's just a big box of blessings, okay? And it's in the middle of the room where no one can get it. It's being watched. You can't get to your blessings no matter what you do. You can see them, but they're out of reach. You just can't reach them. And I feel like there is an awareness coming. Tell me about this King of Wands energy. I feel like this is like stepping into your own, harnessing your own individual like power. It feels like, well, as I'm being guided back to this Nine of Cups, because we have 9 and 10 of Cups now, I'm feeling like there's a wish fulfillment happening for you that's going to remove the cage around your blessings, okay? And you're going to see yourself with this person, like in a happy state. And I feel like part of that has to do with this moment, this magical moment, this gift, if you will. Perhaps that's what's behind the cage. I feel like some of you guys may have a hard time connecting deeper emotionally with this person. And I feel like there is a lot of emotion coming into this connection. There's a deeper awareness. And I'm hearing like, see how this couple's together? And then we have we have skeletons here. I feel like death do us part here. So I feel like there may be this energy of realizing like you're my person, like you're my forever person, or you're my next long-term partner kind of thing. And we have the King of Pentacles here. This is stable. This is stability. It also, again, this is an independent business person. So I feel like this is money related, like money coming in for this couple that gives them the stability they need to have like this happy moment. Also, again, with the Nine of Pentacles here, a wish fulfillment coming, like happiness. They see you as the wish fulfillment. They see you as the fulfillment of the Ten of Cups. They see you as this person. And they're just not really good at articulating it. Okay, there's a heart here, and I feel like there's like a heart chakra healing um, of one person and then another. It's like a heart chakra awakening of a couple. It's like a deeper connection within a couple. Um, and it feels like a contentment, a kind of happiness. Some of you guys might be getting engaged. There's some kind of happy moment that is going to come forward because of this thing they don't want to talk about. And like I said, there's no indication to me that there's been anything bad here done as far as like being unfaithful. I think don't worry. The Nine of Swords is in reverse here. Don't worry about it. Were they a little cheeky? They might be. They might have been. You know them best. You know how they are. But I think they made it clear that like you're their person. I just think it might make you uncomfortable to know that they were attracted to this person. Um, and it may have gotten a little bit more flirty than you like. Uh, but I do feel like, we have the Ace of Cups here. We just have a lot of indications of like divine counterpart energy. We also have Temperance here, and it tells me that like there's a lot of divine timing at play with this couple. A lot. And I feel like you have ancestors who are we have another cup here. We have a drink here. There's just a lot of energy of a cups of fulfillment coming to you. We have a horse that's running. I feel like if you have had stagnation in this relationship, if you have not necessarily stagnation, but there's been no movement forward, I feel like this has been why. This person has been trying to figure out how to kind of like put this behind them and not necessarily like I said, they don't want to break your heart over something that didn't matter, especially when there was nothing going on, that nothing happened, but they also feel like it would make you uncomfortable. And they also are trying to make something special happen as well. So there's a lot going on with group 2, but they are afraid to tell you about what happened for a lot of complex reasons. And I think you guys who are traumatized might understand why they wouldn't tell you. It doesn't make it all right. Are they lying? I don't know if I'd call it lying as much as like just trying to not bring on heavy energy when it's not necessary, especially if you're going through a lot, but it's definitely uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So, all right, that's what I received for you, group 2. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the mystical kitty cat pin. This is going to be your reading all about what are they afraid to tell you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? Now, I will be pulling more cards for clarity, and at the end of this group, I will be getting letters, initials, and charms. So be sure to stay tuned for that. So let's get into it, and I'm going to get your green cards first. We have honey, ambrosia. Ooh. Okay, we have sweetness, sugar. Okay. Already the vibe is different from the other 2 groups. Okay, we have clusterfuck of fairies, time to calm the chaos. Okay. All right. We have turbulence. Transitions, change, and challenges abound during this period. Although this might be a difficult time, letting go of control will place you on the right trajectory. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. We have guarded. Set aside your caution and reservations. Nothing will change if you maintain your current frame of mind. Encourage self-assurance, accept support, and remain focused. Okay. All right. That's positive. We have one more. Bound. You may be obstructing your own progress, or something may be binding you. Consider the scenario again and check in to see if it's a signal that you need to shift your direction. Okay. And we have one more card. Curse. All right. And this is the ring. I'm pretty sure that's the ring. So let's put that right up here. Okay. Well, someone's definitely attracted. Okay. So super attracted to your energy. Let's get some more cards here. Okay. So there is a sense of protecting oneself here with bound, guarded. You may be holding yourself back in love, okay? Somebody may be holding themselves back from you. You may be in a relationship where, there is a sense of distance between two people, okay? This may be connected to, like, generational energy, like maybe there's been some trauma here as well. But I feel with the clusterfuck of fairies, there's a lot of attraction here. So tell me more. I also feel like, okay, so use your own discernment because there's several different energies. I'm also feeling like some of you guys may have someone close to you who is very hot for you, and they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. It's a secret, Timmy. It's a secret. I don't know where that came from, but go-between, level-headed, craves harmony, resolution, mediator, peacemaker, right timing, patient, helps others, feel heard, observation, skills. So I feel like this is somebody you trust. This is somebody you have invested time in, you've talked to. They're a friend, okay? We have nomad, pragmatic, independent, sense of self, shares values, perspectives, and lifestyles, full of thrills and excitement, seeks adventure. Okay. Journalist, advocates, uses tools to transform ideas, informs, educates, pursues, entertains, observes human conditions, analyzes info. Okay, this could involve like messaging online or emails or something like that. Also, you could be a writer, they could be a writer, philosopher, imaginative, loves exploring anomalies, thrives through self-expression, holistic, likes unstructured situations to get creative. Okay, I feel like you're either creative or this is a creative soul. Okay, I feel like this is such a good person. I feel like this really powerfully good energy. I feel like this is somebody who's very creative. They may be a writer. They may be a musician. I feel like someone who is technical. And music, people don't think about music being technical, but it's very technical. Also, I feel like this person may be like a digital artist or something like that. You may be, there's a technical kind of vibe here. I feel like this is someone with nomad who doesn't find love often or has never really been in love before. And I feel like this is deep. Like this person feels deeply for you. But there is this distance here. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. They're having a hard time like expressing themselves or coming forward. And it has to do with like, I'm being pulled to this card right here, this clusterfuck of fairies. And I feel like either there's a lot of chaos around you, you have a lot going on, or they don't want to bring chaos, or they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to talk to you about it. Now, if this is somebody that you know, okay, you know well, and you're kind of in a relationship, sort of. I feel like you may feel like a lack of emotional warmth from this person. They may feel very distant, or that's how you feel to them. There is this kind of energy of, we need to come together. We have the Three of Swords. There's heartbreak here. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, they're telling me about this guarded energy, this turbulence. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, and we have the Seven of Cups. So, I feel like you have been through a lot, right? With the Three of Swords. You know, I feel like a lot of times in readings, the Three of Swords is not treated as heavily as what the card really is. The Three of Swords is the kind of heartbreak that you feel in your body. It's the kind of heartbreak that takes time to heal from. The Four of Swords that follows the Three of Swords, it's about recovery. And, that kind of recovery really is about self-care. It's about rest. It's about meditation. It's about, being able to kind of like regrow, regenerate yourself kind of thing. And it feels like with the Four of Pentacles or Four of Pentacles, like there hasn't been, with the Hermit here, it feels like for the most part, you've done a lot of healing by yourself. And there is a lack of trust in other people. There's a lack of trust in relationships here. This could be you, this could be the other person, okay? I feel like if you're not in a relationship with this person's aware of this about you somehow, okay? Maybe you're online, maybe they're a friend, what have you, okay? And I feel like with the clusterfuck of fairies and the Seven of Cups, I feel like you are overwhelmed to a degree. There's chaos around you. You may be managing a health problem. You may be managing financial problems. You may be managing changes. And this person feels like they know that. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So something good is manifesting from this. And it's like they know that. And it feels like there's a period of reflection here going on. Tell me about this period of reflection. Because even though there's a lot of cups here, the Seven of Cups, this little like Tinkerbell fairy, clusterfuck of fairies, this Tinkerbell fairy is taking time out from this clusterfuck to kind of think about it. Kind of think about, reflect on. It's almost like there's a need here to reflect on my boundaries. Am I going to let this person in? Am I going to let this person know me? Am I going to let this person get past this curse I have? That was born from heartbreak. It was born from, being treated like shit for so long, from being manhandled. And I don't mean that like necessarily physically, but like emotionally. And I don't mean man as in gender, but I mean like handled roughly. Like not being treated like you have worth, so to speak. Not being treated like you're a precious thing. Like having you in their life isn't precious enough. I feel like you haven't been protected. And so you've had to learn to protect yourself. And in a way, you've become like hyper vigilant at protection. And I feel like this energy really cares deeply for you. Tell me about it. The Devil and the Knight of Wands. They are very attracted to you. There is a lot of smexy energy here, okay? Highly attracted to you. Like, there's a ton of passion here. For some of you guys, like, you inspire them to be creative. You inspire, like, writings and things like that. That might make you uncomfortable. I'm I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. It's what I'm getting. And I feel like they really want to make you happy. They don't know how to get around the guardedness, the boundaries. And meantime, I feel like you are reflecting on this, like the ideas of like my boundaries. Should I lower them? Should I change them? Like I feel distance here in my relationship. And you may have in the past reflected that on the person, and you may have come into the awareness that it's actually you who are creating that distance because you've been trampled on. You've been trampled on so much in your life that it's just like it's like an automatic reflex to have distance from people. But this is a really good person who really cares about you as well. And I feel like because this person, especially if they're a friend or you're in a relationship with them, they know things about you. So it's almost like they're holding back and they don't want to. And we have the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon. So we have the King of Wands and the Moon here. I feel very dreamy energy. I also feel this deeper connection to you. I feel like a soul connection. This energy is very passionate for you. There is a lot of like passion and like, see, I'm spilling all my cards, but this is the one, the World. They really want to start a new chapter with you. They really want to see where they can take this with you. Tell me about it. Tell me about the new chapter with this King of Wands. They want to rush in. They want to rush in. They want to like get really passionate with you. They want to start a new chapter with you. But I feel like they know with the Moon here that there's an unpredictability. Okay, unpredictability. There's also a deeper psychic connection between you two. Okay, you may dream about each other. We have the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this person really sees the truth of you. And it's like they're guarding these beautiful secrets in their heart that they carry for you. The passion, the intensity, the love. It's like they're holding it here. This is what I'm reading this intuitively at this point, okay? So it's like they're holding all this candy and sweetness, this ambrosia, the sugar, the sweetness. They're holding it in their hands. And it's not that they're keeping it away from you. It's they're letting you play. They're letting you like come to the realizations that you need to before they go too deep. It's like they don't want to scare you away. They don't want to give you all the candy and you run away. They know that this healing takes time. And they want you. They want this new chapter to be stable. With the Ace of Pentacles here. They want the new chapter to be stable. They want it to be something that lasts. They don't want to run you off. They don't want to scare you. But there's chaos here around you. And I think it scares them. I think you scare them. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Page of Wands. And that's what I'm getting with this little page here. I feel like because of the depth of what you've been through, I think there is an element here that's unpredictable. And that is what is keeping them at bay. They don't quite know where you are yet. They hear, like if you're in a relationship, they hear what you say, but they're not really sure where you are. because there's something hidden here with the moon to them. And they don't want to come in with all this passion and all these intentions of like very passionate things. It's like they don't even want me to say what they are. It's like they want me to hold back what they are, because it's like I don't want to run them off. I don't want them to get scared. There's something about here about commitment. Perhaps, you're divorced or you've had some really bad relationships, and this person's just like, I want them to know like how much I feel, but I also feel like my emotions might scare them. So there's that. We have warlock, wizard, magician, casting spells. We have paranormal, unique, one of a kind. I feel like with the moon and the warlock, I feel like you guys have a very deep, intense, like psychic, soul to soul connection. Okay. And I feel like this person doesn't talk about that with you. If they do, they haven't taken it as deep. Perhaps it's you that hasn't talked to them about it, but it's very deep. One of you, maybe both of you, are very deep wells. You're very intense, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Very, very intense people. And there's just a lot of pain here. There's a lot of pain that kind of keeps you at bay. And the thing is that this passionate connection is something that is meant for you to experience it. You don't have to experience it, but this is a possibility. And for some of you, this is your person, and you don't realize that you really haven't experienced the depth of this connection. It's unique. It's one of a kind. You haven't gone to the depths of it yet. You're still on the outer ring of what this connection is. And this person wants to go there with you. But they don't know how to tell you that. And they know that it's not a good time for whatever reason. The timing is off right now. And they don't know how to tell you, like, I feel... You may have a conversation, or you may be feeling like, I don't feel emotionally connected. Like, I don't feel emotional depth here. And it's not a lack of love necessarily. It's a lack of that, It may be that you guys don't live together, or you're far away. Maybe you're online, or this is long distance. And so you have guarded people who are separated in some kind of way. And it takes work to bridge the distance. And part of the work is that you have to be more vulnerable to a degree, especially if you're not exactly emotionally expressive. You have to become more emotionally expressive because you don't see each other every day. They don't get your body language all the time. So you have to be more expressive. And it feels like that's what this is. Like, these are one person, two people who have things that they're afraid to say to each other that are emotionally based. And it seems like this is a safe connection, a passionate connection, where there's some really beautiful truths that are being held a secret because there's fear of being known by your person. And, if this is your person, wouldn't you hate to miss that? This is growth. This is a relationship where growth is possible. But man, it's going to take an act of faith on your part, or their part, or both of your parts, of saying the things that need to be said. And it feels like deep things, like expressing your emotions. We have singing, dancing, music playing, karaoke night. So that's expression. The need for expression. We have trick or treat, pleasant surprise, midnight, nighttime, intuition. So, what's the outcome here? Say you guys start expressing yourselves. You say the thing. They say the thing. What happens? How does it work out? Tell me, Spirit. What's the outcome? At the right time. Okay, this isn't like, let's just go blurt it out to each other. You got something to say? Just blurt it out. No, timing is important, especially because this feels like a delicate situation. But tell me about the pleasant surprise from my group 3. The outcome of this expression. The 2 of Wands, the Hangman, and the Page of Cups. Okay, we have the Hangman here. So here is what I am interpreting as the space. The space in a relationship. Be it, someone close to you who's developed feelings, be it in your relationship now, be it a long distance, be it however it fits for you. It's the space. Okay? And it feels like, we have the expression here. And it's difficult with the 8 of Swords. It's difficult to find the way to say these things. I feel like there may be a struggle in how to express them. It may be a struggle to kind of get it out. I encourage you to take your time. Have some conversations that make you feel more comfortable. Have conversations about like, hey, I feel love here, but I don't feel emotional closeness. Talk about how you are feeling currently and how difficult it is to this could be them too. Okay. So just take what resonates here, but there may need to be conversations that help soften this up a little bit. So talk about how difficult it is to express emotions. Make the atmosphere of the relationship more receptive for the softness of receiving emotion. Okay. By talking about how difficult it is, how hard it is, not denying it. And then we have the Justice card and the Ace of Wands. That's your pleasant surprise. That it's actually going to add more fire and more passion to your relationship. It's going to bring you guys closer. This is your justice. This is your healing, okay? This is your ultimate recovery. This is vitality. The Ace of Wands is the sprung card. This is where you get the closeness and the passion kicks in. This is emotional intimacy, okay? This is recovery from your 3 of Swords. Their 3 of Swords, okay? This is the healing. That's the pleasant surprise of this. It feels like a difficult situation because it's like good people who have been really hurt, who don't know how to talk to each other, but have deep emotions for one another. For some of you, this is a person that you talk to all the time or you've invested time in who has deep feelings for you. So just take what resonates here. What is your story here? Discern what is yours, okay? All right, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group 3, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We have J, Y, I, Z, L, N, E, I, R, S, N, B, BJ. I feel joy here. Raisin, for some reason, we have BJ, so there you go. We have the Ancestor charm. This came out in group 2 as well. We have the little cup that came out. That came out in group 2. You may have been drawn to group 2. We have the Evil Eye charm. That came out in, I think, my other 2 groups. I guess I need to do an Evil Eye reading. That's what that tells me. Let's see. We have a little elf here. We have a huge bat. We have the Frida Kahlo charm. I believe that's who that is. That's, a very talented energy in group 3. A lot of talent here. That could be you. We have Libra. Libra is an appreciator of the arts. Often Libras are talented, but they have a hard time getting it expressed sometimes. So let's see. We have a Santa Claus. Santa. So there could be something very significant that happens around Christmas time. We have thread. We have a thread here. We have a scarecrow. We have a spider. We have another cup coming here. And we have the ancestors. there's something about your talent with Frida here. There's something about talent and a cup. The ancestors. Okay, let's let the ancestors speak. Okay, tell me, ancestors, what message do you have for my group 3? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing like there's something you've been denying yourself. There's something that you've been denying. Let's see. We have the Tower here. Okay. All right. Tell me more. Oh, they threw out 3 cards. They threw out a bunch of cards. Okay, tell me about it. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups here. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like, okay. I feel like there is something here that you have had a lot of doubt about. Something's been either stealing your ideas or stealing your energy. I feel like you haven't given yourself enough credit. I think you're way more talented, or you have the potential to make your business way more profitable than what it is. I think you need to believe in yourself. Your ancestors want you to believe in yourself more. They want you to know that this talent, this ability you have is meant for you to express. Okay, don't give up, all right? Because I feel there is a Tower moment coming for you, but it's very positive, okay? And it's coming from your ability to continue your work in spite of the bullshit with the 7 of Swords. I think to continue in spite of being overlooked and stolen from. They don't want you to be a doormat, however. The Queen of Wands is no doormat, okay? Some of you guys need to get in your magic. You need to get in your magic. You need to speak your magic over your work. You need to utilize your magic to manifest what you want in your work. This feels very much related to something creative that you're trying to do, okay? There's going to be recovery for you, right? There's going to be a wish fulfillment that's going to cause a Tower moment, okay? There's 10 of Pentacles here and a 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. There's something bigger that is coming, okay? It's a big foundation. How can I explain this? It feels like little victories that lead to something big, okay? And it is, I'm seeing the sun here, so I'm feeling Leo energy. But what's going on right now is you're working on and honing your craft, okay? And you're learning to discern the bullshit, okay? The bad apples, the people that do not have good intentions for you. You're being asked to like lean on your ancestors, lean on the spirits around you, lean on your magic. Trust your gut more. There's some kind of wish fulfillment coming towards you, and it's going to be a happy Tower, okay? It's around money. It's around structure of foundations built. This is exciting. This is happy. I'm just really cautious that I don't blow things up too much, okay? Because it's a realistic win. It's not like, everything all at once. It's a realistic win that helps you shift your perspective, okay? But it's super important that you get into your magic, you get into your wonder, you get into your creativity, you get into your most empowered self, okay? Because it's going to help bring this in a powerful way. And it's a good Tower. It's not a bad Tower. It's a wish fulfillment, okay? And they want you to prepare for that. And I feel like every group has had a side message about this, about like there is good things coming. And I feel like for a lot of people, that's surprising that good things are coming during this time. But good things are coming, okay? It's just important to not give in to apathy or give in to powerlessness. It's the time to step into your self-empowerment and self-validate. I'm getting that really clearly from your ancestors, your guides, your angels, whatever you work with. I see a whole different cast of beings around me. So it could be all sorts of different kinds of energies. All right. Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful, insightful, and an enjoyable reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.